This morning, we are catching up with an actor who is synonymous with Scotland.
For the last 8 years, Сэм Hьюэн has starred as Scottish soldier Jamie Fraser in the hit series Outlander.
Well, now Sam is sharing his love of his homeland in a new book. It's called Waypoints, My Scottish Journey. It chronicles his 96-mile trek deep into the Scottish Highlands, and he's here to talk to us about it. Sam, good morning to you.
Good morning, guys.
What a journey. What a journey. So this was a very long journey on foot, by the way, throughout Scotland.
Yeah.
What made you want to do this and have this adventure?
Yeah, it's something I've always wanted to do. The beginning of this trail is actually near my home, just outside Glasgow in Scotland. But, I mean, Scotland has this amazing landscape, and I've always wanted to do this particular hike because at the end of it is Ben Nevis, which is the highest mountain in the UK.
And this wasn't like something you thought and planned for. I mean, it was kind of like an overnight thing, and you quick run to the store, you pick everything up. But I'd imagine there were moments along the way where you kind of questioned, what am I doing?
Yeah, exactly what am I doing? No, I literally had a small window of opportunity. I had like a week where I was not shooting, and I just thought, I'm going to go and do this. And I totally didn't plan it. Got all the gear, had absolutely no idea what I was doing.
It's amazing.
And on the second day, it was a mess. I was carrying far too much gear, and I almost gave up, definitely.
What kept you going?
Do you know what? It was actually someone I met along the way, and I wanted to do this solitary walk. I wanted to reflect on my life and really get back to nature. But actually, it was the people I met along the way that really kind of made it a lot more fulfilling, I guess.
Yeah.
In the book, you write about your ups and downs as a struggling actor.
Right.
And you also write about, I want to make sure I get this right, you called it a low-level eating disorder.
Right.
Why was that something that you wanted to open up about the book?
Yeah. Well, I think, as a young actor, quite green, not really much experience, and there were a lot of pressures, certainly starting off in the industry, that I didn't really understand, and I think there was a certain body type that we were expected to have. I think women talk about it a lot. A lot of actresses have talked about the pressures they face, but I don't think men do. And
Sam, that is so true.
To mention it, yeah. But fortunately, that's why I started my own charity fitness program. It was about education and about getting information to other people so they don't face the same pressures.
Good for you. I love that. So I was just reading here, and I didn't know this. A lot of people may not know this, but he once auditioned for the role of James Bond.
Ooh,
I could so
you should have
see
gotten
you,
it.
Right.
James Bond.
Right.
So,
You should have been Bond.
I can't even imagine what the process would be like for auditioning for James Bond. I mean, what do they have you doing?
It's a secret location. You have to turn up, take out a few bad guys, and no, it was pretty boring compared to that. But no, I did. I went in and auditioned. They were originally going to do a younger Bond, before Daniel Craig. It was Bond 21, and they were going to go younger, which I think is a
really good idea.
Right?
I mean,
let's put it out there.
Yeah, I was just about to say,
I might be getting a little old for that now.
No, not true.
James Bond is a range of ages.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
We can't have you here without talking about Outlander. I feel like, just because of COVID and everything, the last season was shorter. What can we expect going into season 7, right?
7, right? Yeah, we've got this far. I can't believe we've been going for 8 years. Last season was cut short. We only did 8 episodes, but this one is an extended season, so 16 episodes. We're picking up where we left off, and there's so much in both this season.
I'm so excited for a longer season. I remember finishing the 8th episode of the last season. I'm like, wait. There's no more.
Where is it?
You know where it doesn't go to the next episode? You're like,
yeah. And I'm like, what happened?
Is it true that in addition to all this other stuff, you also have a whiskey line?
Oh, yes. Now we're talking.
I mean,
Yes.
Seems like a no-brainer, but that's cool.
No, I do. We started a couple of years ago, and that's why I'm here in the U.S. at the moment. We've been promoting. We're now going to be available in most of the states in the U.S., and it's multi-award winning. I'm really proud of it.
What's it called?
It's called the Sassenach.
what is it?
The Sassenach.
The Sassenach?
Yeah, it's hard to say, but once you've had a few,
It gets even harder.
Right. And you'll be doing gin, too.
We're doing a gin, yeah. We're working on a Scottish gin, a wild Scottish gin. All the botanicals come from the area where I was born in the southwest of Scotland, so it's a lot of fun.
What a renaissance.
I was just about to say, you are the definition of a renaissance.
You are James Bond.
Yes.
You are James Bond.
But he drinks whiskey instead of a martini.
That's okay. A little twist. Yeah. Sam, thank you so much. By the way, I think your book should be a movie. I'm just putting that out into the universe as well.
Yeah,
Wouldn't that be a good one? His book is called Waypoints, My Scottish Journey. It's out now. They just have this thing they're wheeling out, and I thought it was going to be whiskey. But
no, it's not.
Oh, I'm sorry. Next time.
It's just my Aunt Tilly's
Yeah, I was
cookies.
like, they're just her Aunt Tilly's cookies.
Sorry, guys.